Hello, welcome back to the never-ending polls. Uh, Original Grantsta here. I am trying to get back to. It's like dragging this thing out. I don't have a lot of free time. Anyway, trying to get back to getting rid of all these friggin'. I had like over 1,000 free premium polls, 10 packs, and I'm gonna do like 130 now, I think. So let's just get into it. It's a good start, but I mean, I already have them all, so um, I don't know that this one really matters. This is probably just free. Let's see, Troy. That is. I can't remember her name. Commander Troy. She's a tier 10. So, yeah, no. Surik used to be good profit, but he's aging. Still has some event potential. And Kortar is, once has been below my 7.5 threshold for events. So we're going to go with Surik, and then I'll probably end up airlocking him anyway for the honor. Again, if I could do this part automatically, they promised this as they promised next poll on free polls, so they haven't gotten that. But I'd love this feature if you could just dismiss all but any crew that you have that are legendary or whatever, or something along those lines. Yeah. Getting a slow start. Okay. My 4X button is not wanting to cooperate with me. So I've gotten a little more practice with the video editor. I'm used to one from work that I used to use, and I don't have access to that one anymore. And I've like kind of paying for it. Camtasia, it's like super easy. But really, I've got access to the Adobe Suite right now, and it's just not much different than Adobe Premiere. It takes a little more. It's not quite as intuitive, Premiere. A little more getting used to, but it's still pretty easy. So some of those videos that I was thinking about making, like speeding all this stuff up, and yeah, I don't know. Some of that stuff may end up happening. Doing like stringing the whole dang thing together and doing it all, and then doing the in between videos where I level up my ships. That actually might happen, or actually level the crew or dismiss, or all that stuff that I was planning on doing. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see what we have here. Nothing good. A lot of honor. That's always good. Kind of a collector, so I'd like to get some of these ships maxed out, but they just like don't serve. I don't know. They don't have. I mean, I've got the ships that I like to use, and I don't know that any of the new ships are superior to what I've got already. So I'll take honor any day. Especially since most of the schematics are for ships that I already have. Oh man, Torpedo Surgeon McCoy is going to go add a star. I used Torpedo Surgeon McCoy. I think I actually have a second copy of him going, um, or started. It's probably sitting at level 8, which means I intend to at some point work on it, but I don't think, right, if I'm given the choice to add a star to a crew and work on a pet project that I just don't have the time or chronotons for, I don't know. I came across a thing this weekend that was like, or well, it would have been last week, within the last week or so, weird. But basically, you can trade time and merits for chronotons, and seems sketchy, but I checked with some people. Everybody said it's on the up and up. It's if you have your factions tanked and stuff, you can just run. I don't know if it's a winning faction for an event that has winning factions. Just like run it, and everybody says it's on the up and up, but that I am of a rare breed that has enough merits that I could just do it indefinitely. Like 50,000, 500,000 merits, I think. 500,000, I don't know, a lot. And I just don't use them for anything. I rarely do polls, let alone merit polls. And which freaking forge is this? This is crud. Captain LaForge. There we go. Tier 10. Just barely above my I believe this is Astro Science of Sulu. Tier 9. Not above my gauntlet threshold, but who's got more? Okay, so Sulu has one collection, 2 potential collections, and the Forge has 1 collection, 1 potential collection. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the non-command dip suck crew. I guess that's the deciding factor for me. I will always take the second to last or third to last, or even fourth to last. I've seen occasion on 2 or 3 occasions. Beholds, because it means the rest of them are going to be beholds, which is always great. But we could add a star on Arium. Yeah, I still build a lot of the buildable, fusible crew, but I do not need another copy of 1001. Yeah, no. It's kind of an interesting juxtaposition. On that last one, you had the guy who shouldn't have been inventing anything, Larkin or whatever, next to the guy who should have been inventing stuff. I forget what his name is. The thief from the past who's trying to steal technology. Criminy. I still use Barry Waddle occasionally, and voyages, but I don't know. Okay, Bartender 2 rocks, tier 7, Smith and Picard tier 8, Barry Waddle tier 5. Yeah, that was my initial hunch. I might even have a second copy of Barry Waddle going. I don't know. I don't really feel like checking my. Gotten through 18 of these things in quite a bit of time. I need to speed it up. Oh, good. You actually get a star on something. I'll take another star on. Still need to get the new sphere builder added to Delta Quadrant. Collection. The deteriorating one or whatever. I forget what their name is. I guess they have to add those things like to certain collections like that. They have to add them manually, which is kind of crazy. That seems just insane to me as a developer. Or whatever it is I do. Now we're moving. Lots of garbage. Okay. Oh, Christ. This is crazy. Three options. Like legit options. Vina is not great. I know that. Anybody that's a two skill, yeah, she's a tier 10. Andis is a tier 10. And then let's look at Paxton. Tier 7. Venus a tier 9. We're going to just add a star to Paxton. That's great. I hate those. The only thing worse than like one-off crew that's not ever going to be used for events being great is when they really suck. And they're like a two-skill crew that sucks. It's just lovely. Okay. And that is how you get stars on Scotty. The one skiller that's got just very little redeeming potential. I think he's got some I don't even know if it's still viable. He had with just a ton of ships. It's really weird that like he had some ship viability, some arena viability, but aside from that, just garbage. But get a bunch of schematics with them, which is kind of ironic. Okay. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Like I'm having a pretty good run. I don't know how many golds I've gotten, but it certainly feels like more than 1 in 10. Which is kind of my benchmark for an average run. Maybe there's like, let's see. I can't really read that. 803, I think. My eyes are blurry. So I've done about 30. I feel like I know I've gotten more than 3. So yeah, I'm definitely trending pretty well. But they may have like over time made it. Okay, this isn't. I don't know anything about Admiral Clancy. Let's see. Tier 9. Very little use. Like, good God. Not even sure why she is. Yeah. The big book said this Clancy was done dirty. She's got 0 collections, 2 potential collections, and just like garbage event usage. Some gauntlet usability, but not really. Some, yeah, I don't know. Not even that great. That's crazy. So I guess tour as it is. I don't need another copy of Sahil. I think I probably already have one started. I got a lot of pet projects that seemed like a good idea at the time that I need to clean up. I have a lot of crew slots, so I spent too much on this game in the past, so I still spend on it the monthly Chronoton pack and the extra premium whatever campaign, super premium campaign or whatever, but which is more than a lot of people spend. So I guess I can't say that I'm not a slow spender, but okay, we're down to 30, which means now we can try to do 100 pulls from here. I'm trying to land on even hundreds, and then it builds back up. Just wild. Just get the disappointment out of the way up front. run this. I'm running a crazy low battery. I don't think I need one. I think this is going to end up, one of, he may just be one board. Yeah, here it is, one. Tier 9, 2 skiller, not great skills. See, I don't even need to look at Kang. Okay, now this is interesting because I'm kind of semi-working on a second copy of Kelly. I don't know if it's worth it, given the new, I can't remember what his name was, the new instant damage crew from the Fleet Boss battles, but in fact, I'm not even using Kelly right now. I'm using 2 Magos just because I don't want the big reduction in my evasion. So, I don't know. Okay, Corby's a tier 8. Maid Marian's a tier 9. Kelly's tier 6, but I don't know. As long as I got other options, I think I'm going to go with Maid Marian. She's at least got costume party. I don't think that Corby, well, it's already chosen, but Corby's in 2 collections, whatever. Maid Marian already had an extra star on her. Oh, interesting. I'm getting a lot of these. 3 like viable choices. So Katrine, who I just picked up last set of polls, I think. And Torres, that is human Torres, and Osira. Osira's tier 8. Just interesting. She's got 3 stat boosting collections and 3 more potential collections for Osira. Human Taurus is tier 10. Really not even one collection, 1 stat boosting collection, and 3 potential collections. And I'm focusing a lot on collections. I've just been going through trying to figure out where I can boost some stats. Katrine's got 2 stats. I'll just go with Katrine rather than starting something new. I do firmly believe, though, that when you do these big polls, if you pass crew up, that are decent crews, a lot of times I feel like it gives you a second shot at them. So we may well see Osara, or whatever her name was, again. See if my theory is right. I've got a lot of headcanon about the way this game works. Some of it's been somewhat proven out. Some of it, a lot of it hasn't. But most part, usually when I get a hunch about something working a certain way, when I start talking about it, other people are like, "Oh yeah, I've noticed that too." So I think my headcanon's pretty. My intuition on game mechanics is pretty on point. I need to get McDougal. She's one of two. My next stat boosting collection. I need McDougal and one other crew to be. I don't remember which one it is, but I need two crews to be immortalized to finish the 200 out of 200, which will give me a stat boost. And then after that, it's next ones are like 4 and 5 crew each, and will all either require picking something up or using a precious citation, or should I say precious legendary citation. I do have a few purple crew that super rares that need citations, but usually those things take care of themselves during big, huge, massive pull things like this. Cosmo Trait, for instance. We, at the beginning of this, got his 4 stars. Charles Sakura's 3rd and 4th. There we go. Speak of the devil. Hopefully, I had my phone turned around the wrong way, and hopefully the sound isn't just garbage, or my voiceover isn't just garbage at the beginning, because I had the main mic facing away from me. We shall see. I guess if I need to boost the audio, I can. Okay. Starting a new pike. Guess the OG pike. Can't remember. Shroomies. I am building a second copy of Shroomies just for testing on Commander's Division. Or Captain's Division, sorry. For Arena. I think I've got 2 stars on them now, or 3, I can't remember. I think I got 2. I would have a third, but I forgot to go back and airlock. I accidentally airlocked one during one of these sets of polls and forgot to go back and unairlock it. Okay, I'm pretty confident this is going to be data. That's the HMS Pinafore data. Yeah, we'll do that. It's got pretty decent event potential. And, 3 stat boosting collections. Not too bad. Okay, I think that's Tyler, son of none. Odin Riker. Did I already add? I can't remember now. Odin Riker. Odin. I can't remember if I already pulled one of him. I feel like he's the one to add. I know I already pulled a Kang. The Heartmaster Kang. Yeah, we're gonna go with Odin, and I probably need to refresh my my big book. Or not my big book, my data core, and see if I pulled another copy of, how many copies of Odin I pulled. Can't remember. I think he may have 5 stars now, or effectively, once I fuse them, or whatever. Give me 1 sec. Whatever. We'll just keep moving. If I run into it, I'll stop. That's weird. Did it not refresh? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I've already got like 2 or 3 immortalized copies of that Kira. She's very useful for all the Kira events that used to pop up. But I just... I probably have another copy going. At one point there was some type of pack that I wanted someone else from it, and I kept getting Kira's. Lieutenant Commander Kira or whatever. That's the wrong freaking thing. That's why it's not. Sorry, I'm tinkering with data core on my monitor, computer monitor, and crew retrieval instead of crew, so it's not showing me. Okay, yeah, okay, I was right. Yes, I do have now effectively 5 stars on that Odin. It's one of the problems with doing this and it being late at night when I have time to do this, as my memory is not all there. I'm shot from working a long day, and just can't remember what I pulled when I'm doing like 100 pulls. That's why I typically don't do blocks bigger than 100 pulls, because it starts to get very confusing as to what I've actually pulled. Okay. Mountain Climber Crew was like a good replacement for Delta Flyer Paris for like half a minute, and then he aged out too. He did not have enough of an edge over him to be significantly useful for that much longer. Now they're roughly equivalent, at least as far as I can tell. Not sure what the big book would say. Crap. My sense is it's going to be, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They'll probably end up being honor fodder, but Elnor is a tier 5. Still useful. But I don't know that I need a second copy of him. Relax at tier 6, still useful. Both are above my event potential, and Orf's a tier 9, but has a lot more event potential. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Orf, even though he's whatever. And we get 3 beholds, and we get 2 begolds for the first time in this poll. I don't know on this. This sucks when they're all kind of playing on Janeway. Tier 7, crazy amount of event potential for Klingon Janeway. I get that Kira mixed up with another one. What the hell? That's Decoy Kira. She's got a lot of event potential too. And Kira events do pop up. Cecile, I just don't feel like is Yeah, these are tier 10. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to go with Janeway. Will I get a third gold? No. Okay. That took way too long, but for crew that ultimately will probably never ever be leveled, and eventually will be airlocked. But that's how I roll. Now, Evolved Janeway is one crew that I do still build copies of because she's pretty useful in events. It's pretty useful. I don't know what yeah, I don't know what Evolved Janeway's pronouns are. There, to be honest, because it's her and her and Paris's kids, which they unceremoniously dump on that planet. Fucking messed up. Looks like we got 50 left. And if you haven't noticed, I just always pick the right crew because it's right next to the fast forward button and it's easy. If I have them all, I just pick the rightmost crew. If you've gotten through any of these videos and haven't noticed that, well, you're not paying attention. But that's cool. I don't blame you. They're boring. I'm not nearly as funny as or as entertaining as Vashta Narita, the Scotsman who had terrible luck from my original, or one of my second fleet. Well, first real fleet, we'll put it that way. Okay. I feel like arena's pretty good. Tier 7. Two collections, 4 potential collections. That's not bad. Let's see what we're running with beloved Anorax. Our beloved. Tier 10. No thanks. The whales. Two of the goofiest characters that WRG's added to the game. Sorry, I just spaced out for a second. Starting to fall asleep. To finish up these polls. Probably won't post this till tomorrow. Hopefully I wasn't out for very long. I think I just nodded off briefly with my eyes open. The game senses it. It's like, let's just give him garbage, get through this. Ah, interesting. I say Cisco. I can't freaking remember his name. It's correct. No, this is Conflicted Cisco? No? Oh, it's Sean Che. I'm thinking of it. Che, anyway, tier 6, decent event potential, 1 stat boosting collection. Would give me my last star on him now, or Control Leland. Tier 8. Yeah, only 1. We're just gonna go ahead and grab our last star on Cisco. That makes the most sense. Control Leland. Looks like he had a couple good solid bases when he was released, and no mas. I feel like we're really in like a golden era of power creep. The last couple of megas, really especially, just some monsters being released that just dwarf previous crew. Okay. Bunny. Zen. Which for Riker is this? Good God, I just had to look up Riker. Use a Zing. I feel like that's probably the way to go. I believe that Kirk is just complete and utter garbage. Khalif Kirk. Not complete garbage, but not a lot to offer. Especially when I can get my last star in Riker. I guess very few Kirks are complete garbage just because of the event potential, but I'm sure people can, if anybody ever watches any of these, comment and let me know if there's any Kirks that are just, there are any legendary Kirks that are, I love Rand here, just looks so happy, so thrilled. Like, note to any actors, you wouldn't know if you were getting into it at that point, but good God. Yeah, I've already got a couple of these Floxes for for a Gauntlet. I don't need more. I don't care if the second one is immortalized. But it's got a few stars, 2 or 3 stars, I think, on my second copy. And I'm trying to turn the ship into honor. That's goofy as shit. I don't even remember what I was saying. Good God. Good God. Ooh, another Paris. Really feels like I'm dragging. Okay, Krenim, Chakotay. I think that's Krenim Guest Chakotay. Yes, it is. And Wyatt. Named after Ben Wyatt from Parks and Rec, because Adam Scott was largely unknown. Almost Ben Wyatt. Tier 9. Good God. No collections. No potential Oh, 2 potential collections. He's got literally like the worst score you could get in collections. It's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go with Krenim Guest Chakotay. I think that's a safer bet. Yeah, I think Helmsman Wyatt was Adam Scott was not, or Adam Scott was credited in the role, but it was not a named role. It was something like something number one or something. Helmsman number one or something. So they gave him a name. And that doesn't leave a lot of options, so we're going to take Human Torres, who we've already discussed as utter garbage, but I don't need more of the other stuff. So, I mean, like I said, stuff pops back up when you see crew and you choose, and when you get to be golds and you choose them, I swear, if the game senses like, oh, you passed this crew up, I'm going to give you another chance at them. It's really weird. Okay, Data with the horrible art, some of the worst art in the game after they corrected. Maybe the worst art in the game after they after WRG redrew the art for 2023 Martok or whatever. 23rd century Martok, sorry. What is this Data? It's mirror Data. He's not a bad card, though. General Chang. Tier 9, not a lot to offer. Mirror Data, Tier 6, great event potential. Still quite good collections. We're going to go with Data. It would take me so freaking long in editing, even starting to learn that, or realizing that I'm not terrible at Premiere. It would take me so long to edit, to cut out or otherwise speed through all the dismissals, for all the honor dismissals that I do individually when I have a crew that I want to keep. It's just, I don't ever see myself doing a video where I do that. Pretty much just post these as is, and if anybody is bored enough to watch them, great. If not, I've got them for my posterity. Shit. I think I'm going to go with Chem. He's actually still pretty useful in Gauntlet. Prisoner Chem. Tier 5. Or sorry, not Gauntlet. Voyage. Good voyage potential still. Seeking Spock. Is that right? Yeah. Tier 7. Good event potential. Prisoner Chem has an okay event potential. Not great. And Siren, who I don't even think I have. Got 5 stars on him, but I don't think I have him. Yeah, I mean, I do not even have him immortalized. I'll go with Kim. I don't know. Spock is. What is Kim's? What are the odds that number 61 in Voyage, the number 61 Voyager would be used more than once? Not very good. I'm going to go ahead and do Spock. telling you, man, the Scotty's popped up like 3 times now. It's just like begging me to pick Scotty more. It's crazy. Twilight Archer, it is. Like, I could almost have him, if I picked him all 3 times, I would have picked him once. So I'm at 2 stars now. I would have 4 stars on him. I could almost freeze his ass. I missed that kind of. Now I gotta. I'll have to trace back through and get that badgie. Alright. Pick up the final star on Adira. Oh, another double. I think we're going to go with General O here. Or, Commodore O, whatever it is. Number the double with gold. Always love those. But yeah, I missed that badgie. It looks like a ship almost. When you get that, all that gold on the. I haven't been picking a lot. I had, I don't know, something like 18 free crew slots before I started this. I don't think I'm going to hit it. I think I'll still be pretty good after mostly doing add to stars and a couple new crew. Got to be getting close. 7:18, 18 left. I feel like the first 18 really dragged, and hopefully the last 18 don't drag so much. Let's just get through them. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, this is a no-brainer. We'll take another. I'm already working on another Gary 7, so still eminently useful even year after years of aging. I swear they've like changed the RNG or something. I'm having way more begolds than I should normally. I know that Picard is a steaming pile, but it is a Picard, and Layla's tier 9 with like one collection, a few potential collections. Although Romantic's gotta land sometime. Good God. Enterprise E. Picard. He is not one of the better Picards, but he is a Picard, and we're gonna go with him. Although I do have another copy of that Spock in progress, because at the time when I got him, I pulled another one, and so I started it and added a couple stars. I probably have 2 or 3 stars on him. believe I just got my final star or two on crit, maybe even 3 last pull, or at least during this extended series of well over 1,000 pulls. Given that I'm gaining them relatively quickly compared to how slowly I'm doing these actual full videos. Okay, I spaced out again. Venom. I'm trying to dismiss a ship. Man, it's like 11 o'clock at night here. I cannot stay up like I could when I was a pup. Less than 10 left. And we'll go with Booker. Sorry, I'm starting to space out. Not start. I've already started previously. I'm spacing out more and more. Starting to drift off. I need to get these last 7 done. Wrap the video. I'll probably do my follow-up videos tomorrow of fusing crew and ships. The intermediate videos that I'll probably piece together, cobble together into one for ships and one for crew, for all the fusing and everything that happens between the big pulls, big pull streaks, or whatever you want to call them. 4. Ah, damn it. I'll have to go back and... Two. They really want me to have another copy of the Evolved Janeway. And the last one. And it's a dud right out of the gates and weird done. Thanks for watching. Till next time. It's been real. It's been fun. Probably wasn't real fun though.